Rottweiler tail docking, legal and ethical considerations. Tail docking, also known as the partial amputation of a dog's tail, has been a topic of debate amongst pet owners, breeders, and veterinarians for years. This controversial practice, which is commonly performed on Rottweilers, raises questions about its legality and ethicality. In this video, we will explore the legal and ethical considerations surrounding Rottweiler tail docking. Legal regulations. Tail docking is a practice that is subject to legal regulations in many countries around the world. The laws regarding tail docking vary significantly, with some countries banning the procedure altogether, while others permit it under certain circumstances. In some places, like England and Germany, tail docking is illegal unless it is necessary for medical reasons. On the other hand, in countries such as the United States, the procedure is not explicitly prohibited, and it is up to individual states to regulate it. However, it is important to note that even in countries where tail docking is legal, some organizations, such as the American Veterinary Medical Association, discourage the practice. One of the main arguments in favor of tail docking is the assertion that it prevents future injuries or conditions, such as tail fractures or infections. Proponents of this procedure claim that Rottweilers, being a large and active breed, are prone to tail injuries, especially during activities such as hunting or herding. However, opponents argue that proper care and training can prevent most of these injuries, making tail docking unnecessary. Ethical considerations. From an ethical standpoint, tail docking raises concerns about inflicting unnecessary pain and suffering on animals. The procedure is typically performed on puppies within a few days after birth, when their nervous systems are still developing. This means that they are more sensitive to pain, and the amputation of their tails without anesthesia could be extremely distressing for them. Some opponents of tail docking argue that it violates the principle of avoiding unnecessary harm to animals. Furthermore, tail docking affects the natural communication and body language of dogs. A tail plays a crucial role in their ability to express emotions and intentions to other dogs and humans. By removing this important communication tool, dogs may face difficulties in conveying their true feelings. This can result in miscommunication and even aggression in some cases. Alternatives to tail docking. In recent years, an increasing number of people have started advocating for alternatives to tail docking. One popular alternative is called docking by banding. This method involves placing a tight band or ring around the tail, cutting off blood supply to the area, and causing the tail to eventually fall off. While this procedure may seem less invasive, it still raises ethical concerns as it inflicts pain and discomfort on the puppy for an extended period. Another alternative is known as undocking. Undocked Rottweilers have their tails left intact, eliminating the need for any surgical procedure. Proponents of undocking argue that it is the most natural and humane option, allowing dogs to keep their tails and their ability to communicate effectively. Conclusion. Rottweiler tail docking is a contentious issue that requires careful consideration of both legal and ethical factors. While tail docking is legal in some countries, it is increasingly being discouraged by animal welfare organizations. The conversation surrounding this practice is evolving, with more people advocating for alternatives that preserve the dog's natural state and well-being. As responsible pet owners and caregivers, it is crucial to educate ourselves and make informed decisions that prioritize the health and happiness of our furry companions.